Hey, have y'all ever heard of ear mites? I'm sure you have, right? Well, did you know that dogs have a specific ear mite, cats have a specific ear mite, ferrets have a specific ear mite, etc.? Well, I took my one ferret to the vet today because he was nonstop scratching at his ear, and he also had a little black lump at the top behind his ear. And it turns out after 3 swabs under the microscope that yeah, he's got some ear mites. And so I had to come home, and normally my ferrets get bathed once a week. Their bedding gets changed once a week, etc. Okay? They're very well taken care of. And these two were actually given to me. And so anyway, it turns out that I have to, for the next 2 weeks, vacuum every single day, which is fine. I don't mind by that. Immediately when I got home, I had to change their bedding because the ear mites can transfer, right? And they live between the animals, and they go on to the bedding of the animal and whatever have you. So I only took the one ferret in today. And so tomorrow I have to go back and take my other ferret so that she can get treated. And also that there was 2 different mites in his ear. So now my kitten has to get treated tomorrow as well, which is fine. No big deal, right? But because ferrets like to dig and burrow and, find new homes and stuff to play in and whatever have you, I was told when I get home, vacuum, steam clean, shampoo the furniture and the carpets for the next 2 weeks until they get their second dose. Because the first dose only takes care of the adults. And the adults actually will sit at the top of the ear and protect the rest of the mites underneath, such as, the teenagers, the children, and the eggs, which is called larva, right? So in 2 weeks, you have to go back and get another dose for your animal so that it would take care of, the younger version of the mites. And then you move on to, Advantage or, whatever kind of flea and tick that you would have for your animals. So I was told to come home and, vacuum, steam clean the furniture and the carpets and whatever have you. And I'm like, well, how am I supposed to steam clean my 2 couches when they, have ripped open the inside of the couch and crawled up and inside? It's totally impossible to steam clean the inside and at the back and around your couches. So let's just needlessly say that I'm sitting in a pretty much empty apartment right now with no couches, because in order for my animals' health and protection, I got rid of my couches because there was just no way in hell that I could steam clean up inside where they burrow. So yeah, not only am I, looking like a bum right now and living here, like I'm looking around my apartment, I am like totally, oh my gosh, man, I'm like back to square one, having nothing, totally sucks up. But I'm doing this for their health, and that's what matters, that I'm being a good parent to them. And so I just thought y'all should know that ear mites are, a little more, there's more to ear mites than y'all think. So I just want y'all to be aware, and hopefully that your veterinarian explains all this to you, and hoping that you don't have to go through what I'm going through right now, because not only am I paying the vet bill, but now I have to go and get new furniture. But I'm waiting the 2-week period before I go and get new furniture and stuff. And so, you know, living like a bum, I guess you can say. But that's okay, because I know that I'm doing this for their health and safety, and gonna be vacuuming every day and shampooing and stuff. God, it's like having bed bugs and lice, you know? It's almost the same. It's just as bad. And what I seen under the microscope, literally my whole body went skyrocketed, the blood pressure, and the sweat just started pouring. I was literally dripping in sweat from what I seen under the microscope, going, oh my God, the poor bugger, you know? I thought he was deaf. Like, I knew he had a problem with his ear, but I didn't know it was like this. Well, let's just say that he's doing good so far today, and he can actually hear me. I think for the first time in a while he can actually hear my voice, and it was so sad. And I'm like, I'm still in shock, sitting here with no furniture. My gosh. Anyway, I just thought that I would let y'all know about the ear mite situation, that it's a little more extreme than just going and taking your animal to the vet and getting them treated, okay? All right, ciao. Thanks for listening.